In this nitty-gritty prime time Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing American Mah Jongg at Mahjong Time. If you have not tried playing at Mahjong Time yet, look for my email in the video description below. I can send you information about their 30-day VIP trial. Today's topic is essential skills intel gathering. This is part 2. We did part 1 this morning on critical thinking. So if you're interested, look for a link in the video description below to the skills and strategies matrix. There's a table with links to videos that were live streams, so they're reposts, and then also wiki articles on the topics that have been covered. Today is a nitty-gritty format, so please keep the socialization to a minimum. Thank you, moderators, for helping monitor chat. And I also want to give a quick shout out to viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And channel members, thank you so much for joining to help support MAHJLIFE. We do have a new channel member, and thank you so much for becoming a member. And we're going to get to the topic, but I have to go close my door real quick because Riley just came in and the back door is wide open. So we don't want bugs. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right, we're going to do a short presentation and then we're going to play at Mahjong Time. Now, while we're talking about intel gathering, there's a difference between the intel that is available when playing online compared to playing in person. There are not as many situational tells that are available while playing online. There's really one, and we're going to talk about that. There are a lot of things that happen in a live game that you can use to your advantage, and that's what we're going to talk about during the presentation portion of this session. Let me just double check on chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, wait, let me get it ready here. Okay, here we go. All right. Can everybody hear me? We're going to be talking about intel gathering. Hello, Sandra, JL Sue. Hello, hello. Essential skills, intel gathering. Here we go. The two skills that we're going to talk about in this short presentation are situational awareness and social intelligence. With those two skills, there's a process. You have to train yourself to observe, then you need to interpret, then you need to decide, and then execute. So you got to have a plan in place for whatever intel you gather, and then the decisions that you make. You need to be ready to execute some kind of a plan. And it's very situational as to what those bits of intel are and the plans that you'll need to then put into play so that you can hopefully optimize your winning potential by using these skills. And this is cyclical. You observe, interpret, decide, execute. Situational awareness is the perception of cues from players at the table and the interpretation of what they could mean. That's what situational awareness is when it comes to Mahjong, playing a game, really playing any game, but we're going to make it apply to Mahjong. So it is picking up on the cues from your opponents and interpreting what they can mean and using it to your advantage. That requires situational awareness. During the Charleston, the begin game, which is when you're passing tiles, trying to improve your dealt hand, you're going to watch for tiles that continually show up, because if during the first round of Charleston decision making your hand doesn't develop, you could even turn on a dime and then gather tiles that went around in the first Charleston and maybe build your hand from those. I've done that many times before. So you got to be mindful of what is going around, but also what is not going around. If you see that wins are not being passed, well, somebody's keeping wins. So maybe don't pass any if you happen to get them, especially in the second Charleston. Also, remember who passes blind. This is an indicator that they could be further ahead in hand development than other players at the table. It could also mean that they're in between categories or maybe in between hands, but it's safe to say that they're further along in hand development than the rest of the players. So this would be anyone who passes blind. You want to think about that and try to pass extra defensively to them, if at all. Also remember who stops the Charleston, because for the same reason as the people who pass blind, anyone who stops the Charleston is typically going to have developed their hand quicker than probably other players, or they're being indecisive. So that's kind of two sides of the same coin. Either they're ahead of the game or they're behind the curve, and they just can't make a decision. So be mindful of that and interpret it based on your experience with those people. If you know them, you might be able to tell when someone stops the Charleston if they're in between hands or categories, or if maybe they're narrowing into a hand. For example, if it is an experienced player, they probably have a well-developed hand. If it is a new player, they probably can't decide between categories or hands, and they've got options and just can't decide which way to go. The more training and skills that you have built, the more likely you're going to have a well-developed hand, as opposed to just being indecisive and straddling options. So just think about that. Think about the player and what you know about them to help you make the decision on what kind of plan to put into play and then execute accordingly. Also, remember the number of tiles passed in the optional cross. Those last three bullets can be indicators that someone has a well-developed hand. And it could mean that you maybe would, if there's one player who passed blind, stopped the Charleston and only wanted 2 tiles, well, you might want to expedite development of your hand to get ahead of them. But if nobody passes blind, nobody stops the Charleston, and everybody passes fully, I would say that that would be an indication that everyone is still needing time to develop their hand. So you have time yourself to also develop your hand. In the begin game still, at the very end of the Charleston, there are 99 tiles left for picking. That's what this square is up here in the upper right corner. When you get to this part of the game, you want to think about your discards and how your, the progress of your hand development. Typically, when people are discarding in this point in time of the game, discards 1 through 4 are typically chaff, meaning they're tiles that you just are not going to use for the strength of your hand. So they're discards that didn't quite get replaced by keepers. So think about tiles 1 through 4, and that would be the highlighted tiles you see in this example as the bird flies over the table here. In the middle game, which is where you have maybe 80 tiles left, so 2 full walls, discards 5 through 10, which would be the first half of the middle wall, are typically whittled keepers. So people will have gotten rid of their chaff, and now those discards are going to be tiles that they've decided, okay, I was thinking about using this, but I really don't need them. So I'm going to start whittling my keepers and discarding those tiles that are just not as useful to me based on the way my hand is developing. So these discards can be meaningful if you're able to follow them, because they can tell you what tiles they're whittling out, and it can, by process of elimination, help you figure out what category they're playing. Then we're getting towards going into the end game. So 60 tiles remaining is the very middle part of the game. That's the middle of the middle wall. 60 tiles remaining, middle of the middle game. This is where you have 11 plus discards. This is just after the middle part of the middle game, and these are typically the most telling discards. Now, if someone picks a tile from the wall and it's clearly not a keeper, they're going to discard that. But if they rack a tile and then discard something from within their hand, that particular discard is going to be more telling than discards that are thrown in the early part of the game, because we're now to the point in time where they have gathered keepers and they're going to start whittling out their keepers, which can be very telling. Monitor exposures and use a process of elimination to identify hands that they could be playing. Now, I know it's a lot to manage, a lot to think about. That's why this is advanced, because you not only have to focus on building your own hand, but you're monitoring discards and exposures to try to identify what hands or categories at a high level, categories, and then deeper down hands, what everyone is playing. Okay, discards right after an exposure during this part of the game, 60 tiles remaining or less than 60. These are very telling as well, because when someone makes a discard in the middle to end game, they're really expediting the development of their hand. So they're claiming a discard to make an exposure to help them further develop their hand. And any discard after that exposure is going to probably be another whittled tile. So it can help you figure out or further identify maybe what hand they're playing. So for example, if someone discards a pung of 3 dots and they discard a 6, you might think they could be in 3-6-9. If they have a pung of 3 dots and they discard a 1 crack, you might think that they're playing either consecutive run with little numbers, or maybe they're playing a little odd hand. And then you can add that information to what had gone on previously. Look at the discards in front of them and try to figure out, do they have a bunch of big numbers? Well, they're probably then confirmed to be in consecutive run with little numbers, or maybe little odds. If there are a lot of even numbers in front of them, but no little odds, well, then that would further confirm that, okay, they're in little odds. So use that process of elimination to figure out what category they're in, and maybe even what kind of hand they're playing. that really is going to give you the information you need to play defensively, but also help you make decisions on your own hand, especially if you're playing with the same tiles. It can help you decide if you have the potential to get in your tiles if someone else is playing in your sandbox. Maybe you have time to switch this early in the game, middle of the middle game. By watching these discards and exposures, you can maybe use that information to help you with your own hand development, as well as playing defensively. This is the end game, the last wall. And that's a typo. I need to change that to end game. This is when there are less than 30 tiles left. Really, 40 tiles or less would be the end game. But in this example, we're talking about the last 30 tiles. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more picks, somewhere around in there. So the final discards, when you get this close to the end game, this is when you can find out who is playing to win and who has switched to defense. If anybody is making an exposure this late in the game, typically they are playing to win. If someone is moving their tiles around and then they're looking at the exposures and discards and discarding a safe discard, they've probably folded and they're now trying to force a draw. So during this part of the game, try to figure out who is playing to win and who is folded, shooting for a draw. Let's talk about tells that can layer on top of situational awareness. A tell is an unintentional cue that can give you insight into someone's thoughts. A tell is an intentional cue that can give you insight into someone's thoughts. Now, you have to be able to interpret that because there are people who will bluff. You've got to be able to know the players because people can bluff. Be mindful of that. And again, this part of this presentation is really more applicable to playing in person because you cannot see some of these cues online. There's only one cue online that you can use to help you with tells, and we'll talk about it in a couple of minutes. The tells sometimes coincide with the wall in play. Not always, but sometimes, and it's actually comical in sometimes. So let's talk about it. During the Charleston, or right before the Charleston, when you're in the begin game and you get your dealt hand, people look at that dealt hand and tell me, have you ever heard somebody say, "I got nothing"? Have you ever heard anyone say that? I got nothing. And typically what that means is maybe they have a joker and a flower, and then they have a spread of tiles, no multiples. They might look at their hand and say, I got nothing. But the thing is, you do have something. You've got a predominant pattern in there. Even if you have one tile more in a particular category, that is a predominant pattern. That is the strength of the hand, and that is what you should focus on. So you will never have to say this because you'll always have something to work with. Predominant pattern. If you feel I got nothing, look for the predominant pattern, and that's what you start with. You do have something. Okay, next. I went the wrong way. This typically happens in maybe the middle of the Charleston, going into the second left. Someone says, oh, because they'll be passing tiles and they'll be getting the tiles that they passed instead of keeping those tiles and going a different way and then receiving the tiles that fit right in. Typically, they're going to say, I went the wrong way. That is very telling. Another, I can't buy a flower. This usually happens in the middle game when people are looking for those special tiles, dragons, flowers, and they're not getting them. But that is a cue that can be useful. Typically, you hear this in the middle game. Also, you might have hesitations where people might say, wait just a second, hold on, or maybe online there is a delay. That is the physical tell online, a delay. At Mahjong Time, there's a visual cue that circles. It's like a highlight or low light, I guess, around a tile when someone delays a choice. That is a hesitation and that is a cue. And typically that's going to happen in the early part of the middle game because people maybe aren't ready to commit to a hand. So they'll hesitate and think, oh, I should wait a little bit. Well, that hesitation can be telling. In the end game, you might hear something like, where are all the jokers? That can be telling as well. Where are all the jokers? Let's hope they're all in that wall. If they're not in someone's hand, well, maybe they're in the wall and you might get some jokers if someone happens to say something like this. There are also things in the end game that can happen. Flinches. When tiles are discarded, or maybe someone calls a tile and they make an exposure and that tile was needed by another player. That might show itself in a flinch in somebody else. Another one would be a cringe. You know, maybe someone's making, you know, sharing micro expressions. Their face might get scrunched up, or maybe they smirk, or something like that. Those micro expressions are very telling. And if you're observant, you can pick up on those things and connect it to whatever tile or exposure just went down and help you. It can help you figure out maybe what they're playing or how close they are, or whether or not they're going to then fold and try to force a draw in this particular scenario where we're in the end game. So those were verbal tells, physical tells, and then we have tile tells. These are things that can show up with the tiles themselves. Some people will put a space in between their tiles in their rack, and this you can't see online. Really, the only tell you can see online is the hesitation. But when you play in person, when people have spaces between their tiles, sometimes you can figure out how close they are to completing their hand, or at minimum, how many discards they have. Also, tilts. This is typically done by people who want to track discards on needed tiles. They will tilt a tile if it's been discarded. So they'll tilt it to the side if one is out, and then they'll tilt it to the opposite side when two are out, or something like that. Can be very telling. Also, placement. I know one player who puts all their jokers to the left. So if they've decided to play a pure hand, or maybe they're playing a pair hand and they start discarding jokers out of the left side of their rack, I'll know. Because they always put their jokers on the left side. And if they start, once they discard those jokers and then they start discarding from the right, I'll know that they're zeroing in on maybe a pure hand. This is similar with flowers. A lot of people put flowers on one side or the other of their rack. And that could be telling. If someone picks a tile from the wall and they put it in that particular space and you know them from experience, you can guess that that maybe is a flower. It could also be a small tile, a low number tile, like a 1 or 2. But more times than not, people are very predictable, and many have habits. Some even have a little form of OCD and as to where they place their tiles. I can admit to that myself. So just be mindful of it, because these things can be telling. They can give you information, even though you don't see the tile. Once you know that person and how they play and how they mess with their tiles, you can gain information. And if you play in a 5-player game, you can watch them and learn their patterns, learn their habits, learn their what word am I looking for? Well, I can't think of the word, but weirdness comes to mind. Everybody's a little bit weird, and you can, it's right on the tip of my tongue. You can learn about how they think through their hand by observing them. Oh, not insecurities. What word is it? I think it starts with the letter I. Anyway, I'll probably think of it as we go on. All right, moving on. Quirks. That works. That's not quite the word I'm thinking of, but that works also. Quirks. Okay, so let me just share with you one more little thing, and this is a quote. You will miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. That's Dr. Seuss. He was a smart guy. You will miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. So don't do that. Get all the best things by keeping your eyes open, observe, interpret, decide, execute. That's all about intel gathering. And now we're going to play Mahjong at Mahjong Time, and hopefully we'll have some opportunities to do some intel gathering at the table. Idiosyncrasies. That's it, Wes. Thank you. Good job. That's the word I was looking for. Idiosyncrasies. That's a big word, but it fits. Everybody's just a little bit weird. Everyone has idiosyncrasies. All right, we're going to play Mahjong now. Let me share my screen. Here we go. Let's see now. I want to just see something here. Oh, I just have the same thing here. Oh, one is bigger than the other. Okay, so that one's better. Okay. We're going to go full screen though. This one here. Okay, ready? We're going to find a table to play at. Okay, we're going to start a new table. All right, we're going to just take a few breaths here while we're waiting for people to join us at the table. Proclivities, that's a good one too. Oh, I see Suzanne came up with the idiosyncrasies too, probably at the same time. Now online, the tells are few. Hesitations are a good tell. That's really the only one that I can think of. Sometimes you can tell if somebody is going to play to win if they have an exposure in the end game. Although there are some people who maybe don't think it through as far as how many discards they have left and how many picks they have left. And even myself, I have claimed a discard to make an exposure and then realized, oh, I don't have enough picks to complete my hand. So sometimes if you're not paying attention, that'll happen, but also it will be an indicator maybe that someone is playing to win if they have a late game exposure. So I guess those are the two big tells when playing online. Hopefully we'll be able to share some examples as we go. We're just waiting for people to join the table. I see Lori has sent me a message. She says, in prime time today, you said watch discards in front of them. Are we supposed to keep our discards in front of us so that people can monitor this? We've just been bunching them together. Okay, so when you're playing in person, usually people just discard in front of them, not in a row. That is not the American Mah Jongg way. Some people do that, but that's more of a house rule, I guess. Most people discard in front of them, maybe scooch the tiles away from them because they don't want people to associate those tiles with them, knowing that they can then potentially read their hand based on those discards. So usually what I do when I discard, I'll put it in front of me, and then my next discard, I'll kind of push it away with the next discard. So I try to keep it subtle though. When it's my turn to push out my wall, that's when I give the tiles a bigger shove or more of a mix. I don't actually mix the tiles, but I try to keep the tiles that I've discarded away from me so that people cannot use that to help read my hand. I hope that helps. Some people can get pretty upset if you mess with the tiles because they use the placement of the tiles with their, they memorize it, I guess you could say. And if the tiles are disturbed, sometimes people can get a little upset, but it's part of the game. Tiles get disturbed anytime the wall is pushed out. And then if you have players who are defensive players, they may push tiles away from them because they do not want those associated to them so that people won't read their hand. All right, we're waiting for one more player and then we'll get to play Mahjong here. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. The wall, the table is bigger this way, but my camera is in the lower right corner. You'll still be able to see exposures though. And they're my exposures, so we'll make sure that you can see them. Okay, here we go. What do we got? We have a flower, 3, 6, 9, or 3, 6, 7, 8 in cracks, pair 3. We have a pair of 1 dots with 4, 5, red and white dragon, and a south. The south is an outlier. That can go for sure. With a 1, 3, we do not need big tiles. Now with a red dragon, I don't think we can use that in this case. And I really don't want to pass a 7, 8, and 1 suit. So we're looking at probably 1 through 5 or little odds. Here's a 2. We have a hand in here. 1, 2, 3, mixed suit Kongs. I'm thinking the big numbers can go. So let's pass, let's say West 7. Okay, now we're going across. We have 1, 2, 3, or little odds at the moment. Let's pass a 4. We're really building around the 3 at the moment, or 1, 3. Let's see what we get. This is going across. Okay, we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. So we have 1, 3, 1, 2, 5. Looks like somebody lost connection. Okay, now we're going to the left. We want to remember what we're passing this player. North 6. North 6. We have 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's give them a 5. Oh, nope, nope. We could do 1, 3, 5 mixed suit Kongs. Let's give them a 5 dot. We have 2 hands here. 5th hand down on the right, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 3, 5. 3rd hand down on the right. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We have a lot of little odds in here. We definitely want to keep going. We have a 7 dot that can go. So now we have all keepers at the moment. 1.3 crack 5 bam. Let's let the one crack. No. We have a hand in here. 1 3 3 5. Let's let the one bam go, and then let's see the 2 dot. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 mixed kongs, or 1 3 5 mixed kongs. We can also do 1 3 3 5. Okay, now we have a 5 bam. Here's a 4, 2 3 4 5, 1 3 1. The north can go. So we have 1 3 5 mixed kongs, all multiples. Those are good keepers right there. Okay, so now we have to make a choice. 1 3 5. We could maybe do 1 3 3 5. So let's pass the 4 and the white. I don't usually pass white dragons, but passing 2 4 and 1 suit, that's a little bit risky. Okay, so that was a cross. The cross player gave us a white dragon 5.6. We have 1 3 3 5 or 1 3 5. So really these tiles are not helpful at all to us. We could play 1 3 3 5 second hand down under odds, or we can play the third hand down. They went 3 tiles. Oh, this player left, or they got booted, maybe technical trouble or something. We can pass 3. Let's see, 7 9 5 7 9. We do have some potential for the concealed hand, but I think I would rather. We're going to pass the 7. Okay, now let's see where we're ending up here. Oh, we got the 2 back and a 1, 1 3 5. Look at all the 1 3 5 we have. Wow. Let's let the south go.
South wind.
Now we have a 1 2 3 4 using multiples. 1 2 3 4 dots and cracks. We have 1 3 3 5, or we have 1 3 5 kongs. So let's see, the 1 bam we did not use in any of those scenarios.
8 bamboos.
I think right now we have 2 discards and lots of options for pung kong or 3 kongs and a pair of flowers. Okay, so now here we have a 1 2 3 4 building. Let's let the 1 go.
1 bamboo.
So we are kind of edging into consecutive run at the moment.
3 bamboos.
Okay, there was no hesitation on the 3.
Characters.
If we are going to use that, we would need to pung. 2 dot, another multiple. So now I would focus on 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So let's let the 1 crack go.
1 character.
1 2 3 4. Let's see. Let's
7 dots.
use that.
2 dots.
This would be joker bait. We would need to kong, and we're not ready, so we're going to let it go. You know what else we could do is 1 2 3 3.
5 dots.
We could do pair 3s. Pair with 3s, or 1 2 3 4 and use a joker. So let's keep the 3 bam for a little bit, and we'll discard the 2 crack and the white dragon.
Red dragon.
Okay, we're looking for 1 2 3 4 or 1 2 3 3. Let's see here. 2 dot. Let's let 2 3. Let's let the 2 crack go.
2 characters.
I was just thinking we could do 1 2 dragon with the flower.
East wind. Flower.
I think we lost a player.
1 character.
Okay. We don't need an 8 dot.
8 dots.
We have a 5 6 here. We have 2 6 bams out. Okay, now did you see that hesitation? That yellow circle?
7 bamboos.
That is a hesitation.
7 characters.
Okay, so the people on our right, I don't think they're playing a big consecutive hand. There's 7 8 9 in front of them. Okay, now here we have to make a choice. If we're playing 1 2 3 4, that's a pung. If we're playing 1 2 3 3, it's a pung. So let's pung.
Pung.
Either way, we can use the pung. And now
6
we don't need this
bamboos.
white dragon. So we're playing either 1, 2, 3,
South
4
wind.
or 1, 2, 3,
4
3.
bamboos.
1, 2, 3, 3 would be the second hand from the
9
bottom under
dots.
consecutive run.
White dragon.
So we have two different hands we could be playing. Second hand
Red
down on the right
dragon.
under consecutive run, or second hand from the bottom.
4 characters.
Oh, that's our tile. We'll need a joker if we play that.
2 dots.
I'm kind of thinking, yep, we'll need another joker there. So I think we should play 1, 2, 3, 3. We just got a keeper. Let's let the 6 crack go.
6 characters.
At this point, we need flowers or jokers. We can use jokers. We've got our
Pawns.
pairs. So they have 5,
9
6
characters.
in front of them. We're going to let this go here.
4 characters.
I wonder if they're doing 5, 6, 5, 6.
9 characters.
There are 6 bams, so this 6 dot will be telling for this player on
6
our left
bamboos.
if they're doing 5, 6, 5, 6. There's a 5 dot
Red
out right
dragon.
there. So we're going to let that go.
6 dots.
There was a slight hesitation, but not
9
much.
characters.
You see that yellow circle? That is a hesitation.
8
That
dots.
is a tell. 5, 6. So it would be the player on our
9
across
dots.
from us, but they left the table.
White
I think.
dragon.
Let me see here if we can tell.
South wind.
Table info.
Joker.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. I don't know.
1 bamboo.
Okay, 6 dot we can let go of.
6 dots.
Okay, we're looking for a 3 bam, and then we need,
East wind.
after that, we need
East wind.
freaking flowers.
9
Me and
characters.
flowers. Hold on, I gotta, my iPad is, okay. Let's let the 1 go.
1 bamboo.
5, 6, 7. I don't think they're
5
doing 7,
dots.
8 in dots because there are 2 8 dots out, but we probably should let this 7 dot go pretty quickly.
2
Let's see here,
characters.
7 crack. There's a 7 crack out. They could be playing, there are 2
3
7 cracks out.
characters.
Let's let that 1 go.
7 dots.
Not much of a hesitation there.
2 bamboos.
I know, Marilyn, that's terrible. Me and flowers. I have the hardest time.
6
We haven't gotten a
dots.
single flower. We're supposed to get 1.6
5
flowers from the
bamboos.
wall. Let's pass. I was hoping someone would take that with a joker, but they didn't.
5 dots.
Okay, there's 1 9 bam out, 1 5 bam. Nobody
4
wanted it.
bamboos. 5 characters.
There's 1 3 bam
5
out. So
bamboos.
hopefully someone will discard that. Joker, nice.
9
We need that
bamboos.
for the flowers. We gotta have a
Green
Kong.
dragon.
We need a Kong of flowers. Okay, we're in the
1
end game.
character.
We're in the end game now.
5 dots.
Ooh, no wests.
West wind.
Nobody wanted it, thankfully.
3 dots.
Okay, we need another good pick out of the wall. We need a flower or a joker.
Flower.
Oh, we'll pass. There was a hesitation on that flower.
Green dragon.
That just means it's in someone's hand.
7 dots.
If someone else has a flower, they'll be
6
prompted,
dots.
and the longer they delay with a
1
pass or a
bamboo.
call, that's what creates that
2
hesitation.
characters.
Okay, 9 bam is out.
9
I don't think anybody wants the
bamboos.
5 bams.
North wind.
Okay, we have 5 more picks.
8 characters.
6 more picks. You just divide the remaining
West
tiles by
wind.
4 to figure out how many picks you have left. Okay, this could be telling.
8 characters.
Are they going to Kong? It was just discarded. I'm thinking they switched to defense. You know what? They could be doing a 3 4 5
dots.
6. 3 4 3 4 5 6
7 bamboos.
instead of 5 6 7 8. They could be on the other side
4
of the run.
bamboos.
Okay, 9 dot, 2 are out.
9 dots.
We have 2 discards and 4 picks.
1
So
dot.
we should play to win. We're going to pass. Now that, I believe, was a risky discard because
Flower.
that was a fresh tile. So probably this player to our right,
West
I would
wind.
say that would be an indicator that they're playing to win.
5 bamboos.
Okay, so we got a keeper in there. We're one away
4
from ready.
characters. White dragon.
We need another good pick. We got to get ready to win. Hopefully we'll draw a flower or a joker.
9 dots.
A 4 dot. That was just discarded.
4 dots.
Okay, we get one
1
more
character.
one more pick or 2 more picks and 1 discard.
North wind.
So we have to have a keeper
1
here.
dot.
Flower or joker. Otherwise we will need to play defense. 7 dot. It's already out.
7 dots.
So there's no way for us to win at this point. Oh, somebody won. Oh man, that was rough. We got really close though. Okay, like numbers with 8s. Like numbers with 8s and dragons. They had jokers, which is very nice, and a pair of flowers. Over here, they left the table or they got technical problems. And then here, they have a gap hand, no 4s. They're playing 3, 4, 5, 6. The 4 dots went down and they didn't have enough jokers. Plus, they had a risky tile, the 8 man. And of course, here we needed a stinking flower. All right, let's play again. We'll move on. Move on to the next game. Don't take your losses with you. Uh-oh, black belts. Oh, here we go. We're waiting for someone to join the table here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, me and flowers. Goodness. I should have known better. Okay, look, we've got wins. We have a pung of west, so we're going to hoard wins. Now, with a pung of wins west, we could maybe try for a quint. We do have a joker. But let's see. I'm a brown belt. I have a brown belt with two stripes. And it's been that way for years because I don't play enough. I'm too busy. Okay, so anyway, we could do like numbers with 2s. All right, we have 3 tiles to pass. So let's just start there. With a west, a pung of west, we could maybe do a year hand. Here's a 2 with an east. Okay, so I would probably focus on 2s. Here's a 1, 2. We could maybe do the run, east and west with a run. I would not pass like numbers. No, I would not do that. Let's see, east and west with a run. Let's let the 2 dot go, I guess. Oh, thank you, Mona. I've been trying for a long time to get a black belt, and it's just too frustrating, too difficult because you have to play often. Okay, now we got a west. We let a north go. Part of me is thinking maybe we should hoard wins and play all wins. We let a 2 dot go. We don't have enough jokers for a quint. East and west with the year, or east and west with 1, 2. We have no 3. I think we should focus on 2s. 2s or wins. Maybe we could play east and west with the year. We have an east and a 3. Okay, so we have a 2, 3 building here. We should definitely keep going. We have a 2, 3, east and west with the year. All right, now here we have like numbers. East and west with the year. It's a little bit risky. Oh, do I want to pass 2 2s? I'm just thinking about winds because we could maybe play the first wind hand. I'm kind of thinking that's what we should do. Or not the first, either the first wind hand or the 5th one down. North single. We got the north back. That's kind of what I was hoping. We did get a year tile there, but now we have news. No gaps for winds number 5. Okay, so let's pass 2 white 4. It's a little risky, but it's better. It's better than passing 2 2s. I'm hoping we'll get a south. We got a north. So now I'm thinking the first hand. So probably pung, kong, kong, pung, because we're ready to kong the west. We could pung the north and then either kong or pung the south. Anyhow, we have tiles we can pass. I would play the first hand because now we have a pair of norths. And we just got an east. Excuse me. So we have 3 discards right now. And we started with just a pung of west and a north, monitoring the passing, and we were able to hoard wins based on the trend. They want 2, we could do 2. So now we're gonna, hopefully we'll get another wind. I don't know. I'd say it's pretty, I'm not expecting a keeper here. I'll be surprised. A north, we got one. Oh my gosh. Okay, 2 discards. We're a front runner big time.
Character.
We are a front runner on this one. We're ready. We're set actually, because we could kong the east, kong the west, pung the south.
1 bamboo.
We are ready to rock and roll. Hi, Janet.
South wind.
Okay, we're gonna pung.
Pung.
Let's throw the 5.
5 bamboo.
Now, of course, everyone knows if you have a pung of souths or a kong of souths,
flower.
you're going to need the same in a wind. So
2 bamboos.
they already know what we're doing probably with
3
this.
dots.
But that's okay because we can use jokers. This is
7
a hand of
dots.
least resistance. Pung kong, pung kong. 2 pungs, 2 kongs. It is an
Flower.
indestructible hand. Well, relatively,
8
I should say,
characters.
because if all the jokers are visible, of course,
7
you're not going to be
dots.
able to complete the hand if you need jokers. But it's very rare
5
that that happens.
bamboos.
And typically that wouldn't happen until the very end game. But I have seen it happen where all
5
the jokers
dots.
are visible. They're either discarded or in
6
exposures
characters.
and they're not exchangeable.
3 characters.
It does happen. But for the most part, you can expect
9
that
characters.
you can complete your hand with the use of jokers
7
with
bamboos.
these hands of least resistance.
5 characters.
And this is just one of many.
6 dots.
Okay, we are looking for east, west,
5 bamboos.
east, west to Kong. And of course, that is going to reveal what we're doing. My hope is that
8
someone will take the
bamboos.
south, if not us, because
1
we may
bamboo.
be able to do this one pure
Pong.
for extra value.
8 characters.
5 dots. Green dragon. 5 characters.
Nope.
Green dragon.
Okay, we need a keeper. No.
White dragon. 8 characters.
Somebody else might be playing wins. We might need to use jokers here.
3 bamboos.
Pong.
1, 3. They're
8
doing
characters.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got a keeper. Now
One
we're
dot.
semi-stealth mode with pungs of souths. We could be playing
7 dots.
the first hand or the second hand down. So
Green dragon.
they'll still know what
9
we're
bamboos.
doing, but we are ready to win on a West. We got Mahjong. Woohoo! Hee hee. We got it. So news. We started with a Pung of Wests. Okay, let's see what we have here. 2 4 6 8. 2 4 4 6 8. Probably the fourth hand down. Pair 8. They have a. Let's see. Ooh, pair of 2 dots. So they're gathering still. Over here, like numbers with 9s, they have a gap. No 9 crack. They could be trying for 8 9 dragon though. 8 9 and dots with the dragon. Over here we have. Oh, I was thinking 1 2 3 4 Pung Kong. Well, I know that's what they're doing. That's what they have to be doing. They might have been trying for the first consecutive hand, but decided to Pung the 1 and play 1 2 3 4. All right, let's go again. Thank you for the kudos. We missed the opportunity at that table, darn it. Okay, we're gonna just go somewhere new. All right, we just have to wait for people to join us now. Kudos, kiddos. I know what you mean. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long. It's one of the hard parts about playing online. You got to wait for people to join the table. Thank you, JL. Appreciate it. Okay, where are the players? Gotta have players at the table. Here we go. We got 1. We need more. One more. One more player. Come on, people. Come on now. Come on, people. Where'd they go? Okay. Awkward silence. Is this an awkward silence? Should I just be quiet? Let the silence fill the room? Oh, this is cramping my style on my live stream. Come on now. Where is everybody? They're scared? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. I'm not scary. I don't win all the games. Oh, here we go. We're in it now. Okay, here we go. We have a pair of 5 BAMs. 5, 7, 5, 7. Lots of 5, 7 here. 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess. West 2, 1. West 2, 1. You know what though? 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 7, 9. I kind of want to keep the 2s in the white dragon. I just have a feeling. 5, 7, 7, 9, 8. Let's let the 8 dot go. I'm just wondering if we're going to see little numbers. But we could do 5, 7, 9 dragon. Here's a 7 dot and a 6 crack. Okay, so here's 5, 6. Here's a north. We definitely don't need that. We have all the 7s. All the 7s, but we have a pair of 5s. We should focus on 5s, really. Let's see, 5, 6. Okay, let's see, 5, 7, 7, 9. If we can get a 9 crack, we could maybe play the 6th hand down on the right under odds. 5, 7, 7, 9. Okay, we got a 7 BAM and a 8 crack. Here's a 1 dot. We don't need that. Now that we have 2 pair, I would let the 2s go now. I was thinking that maybe we could do a year hand. Okay, so we have 5, 7. We're kind of playing a gap hand at the moment, which is really not good. Let's see. Let's keep the 5 and let the 8, 2 go. Okay, 5, 7, 7, 9. A 9 crack would be an ideal tile because it would fill a gap. Right now we're playing a gap hand. We could do 5, 6, 7 in one suit and use the joker for the 6 BAM. Okay, now we got a 3 and an 8 and a red. 3, 8 red. Really not very helpful. But this red dragon could come in handy if we get the dots back. Because we could do 5, 7, 7, 9 in dots and BAMs with the red dragon instead. So let's see what happens here. We got a pair of 6s, or that just kind of developed. What the heck? Okay, so West can go 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, red. We're going across. We have to pass. 6, 7, 6, 7. Let's let the 5 crack go. 8 crack, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can do 1, 2, 8. That 8 is not really helpful. I'm thinking if we can get, let's see, the 6 BAM, we could do 6, 7, 6, 7. We have 6, 7, 8. Maybe we'll get the dragon back in the 5. Let's let the 5 BAM go. This was kind of a hard one. Okay, we have 4, 4, 5, 1. People are passing like numbers. They want 2. We can do 2. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 1, 4. Let's see. We can do 4 and a 1. 4 and 1. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Look, we got
2
6, 7, 8.
characters.
All right. So this didn't turn out too awful bad.
North
We have
wind.
joker bait and 4 discards. I'd say we're probably
5
an
characters.
underdog on this one because even though we have
4
multiples,
bamboos.
we've got 6 discards. So that was
9
a tough one,
bamboos.
really. Oh my gosh, look, we have white dragons now. Okay, let's see. Now I want to go back to 5, 7, 7, 9. Okay, so
1
let's see.
bamboo.
Let's see if we can potentially get 9 cracks.
3 characters.
If we can get 9 cracks, I would switch to 5, 7, 7, 9. We let a 5 bam go though, but that's okay.
5
Sometimes
characters.
that happens. We didn't go the wrong way. We went with the tiles, and that's okay.
5 bamboos.
Let's just see what happens. There goes the 5 bam. 2 crack. Oh, we're actually building some 2, 4, 6, 8 in there.
2 characters.
Hey, my mouse was way over here. I tried to
Red
discard the
dragon.
3 crack, and my
7
mouse was way over
bamboos.
here. Did you see that? Darn it. All right, we're going to pass. We're still kind of in the
4
middle, but I'm
characters.
thinking 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 with
2
flowers.
bamboos.
6, 7, 8 with flowers is what I'm thinking.
8 characters.
We have to make a choice in here. Let's go ahead and Kong.
Kong.
Okay, now let's throw the 3. We have
3
joker bait with
characters.
dragons and 7s. Nobody wanted the 7 bam.
3 dots.
We have a hand with no gaps. 6, 7, 8 Kongs with a pair of flowers.
1 character.
It's a little bit risky, but
7
that's
characters.
okay. Let's let the 5 bam go.
5 bamboos.
All right.
2 characters. 8 bamboos. 6 bamboos.
Oh, we get the 9 bam now. Okay, so let's let the 8 dot go.
8 dots.
I would stick with the plan. We're going to stick with the plan.
5 characters. 9 dots. Kong.
Oh, we got skipped.
8 bamboos. 1 character.
All right, now come on.
1 dot.
Flower.
9 bamboos.
We got our 1.6 flowers from the wall.
North wind. 6 dots. 3 bamboos.
Joker.
7 bamboos.
We got a joker.
8 bamboos. 9 characters. 3 bamboos.
Oh, there's the 9 crack. Well,
7 bamboos.
we really don't want to hold on to that for too long because of the player to our right.
6 dots.
The player to our right could be
Flower.
holding 9s. We're going to pass. We're playing 6, 7, 8. I guess we could do 7, 8, 9.
Green dragon.
All right, we're gonna let this white dragon go. We're in the middle of the middle game. 60
7
tiles
dots.
left. So this is when you discard joker bait.
9 bamboos. White dragon.
Hesitation. No, we got to let this one go next. Right away.
4 characters. 4 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
We are going to let that one go.
White dragon. 9 characters.
No, we're really looking at 6, 7, 8.
1 character. 2 bamboos.
Nope, we're looking at 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 9. Okay, so our riskiest tile is the 1 bam.
1 bamboo.
We are going, let's see, right now we're still in the end game. 2 more picks. 2 more
7
picks and we'll be in
characters.
the end game. We're not ready for that. We're going to need a joker now. We can Kong the 6, but we need help with our 7.
West wind. Pung. 8 dots.
Okay, east and they must have their pair
6
already.
bamboos.
So east and west with a run. So they must need 7
3
dots.
bamboos.
7 dots.
2 bamboos.
Okay, so that'll help us with our 7 crack.
2 dots.
7 crack. We need 2 jokers for the 7. That's a bummer. Let's see. Yeah,
6
7.
dots.
7 crack. 6 dot is fine at the moment.
6 characters.
Okay, well, let's Kong.
Kong.
We can use any number of jokers with that 7.
4
So
characters.
we're going to go for it. We have our pair.
3 characters.
So we just need another, let's see. We need a
2 dots.
joker or 7 crack. Either way, we're going to need another joker. Now the 6s
Pung.
are still out. 1 is out. 1 8 is
Flower.
out. Maybe we'll get our joker. 6 crack, 8 crack
3 dots.
would be nice.
Kong. Flower.
No. 6 bam. That should be okay.
6 bamboos.
Oh, that was kind of scary because I didn't really check.
8 characters. South wind.
Okay, we need one of these joker exchanges.
Green dragon.
Okay. Oh, they got one. Oh, darn it. All right, we got close. Oh my goodness, ready to win on a pure hand. I'm glad we didn't draw a 7 dot. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, hand of least resistance, Hong Kong. Over here, news with dragons, they were 1 away. Pure hand there too. Here, ready to win on a 7 dot. Here, 1 away. We needed a joker for the 7. All right, let's play again. We can jump over here. All right. We just need 2 players to join us. We need another player at the table. One more player at the table here. We need another player. We need players. Okay, I see a question. Black belts, is it how many games played or one or both? Both. You have to play consistently or you lose rank. So it's based on score and activity. You have to play consistently and win in order to rank up. Because it's not just the belt, it's your ranking amongst other players. The more players, the harder it is to attain or to earn those belts. And, you know, the game's been live for so long that there are a lot of players, so it's very difficult to get a black belt. You can rank up with brown belts pretty quickly, but you still have to play consistently. Otherwise, you'll lose ranking, which is why it's so hard to get up to that black belt. Once you earn a belt, you can't lose it, but with inactivity, you lose ranking because other people gain it. So it's just a vicious cycle. I try not to look at it, honestly. I looked at it for a while, a couple years ago, and I found that it affected my mindset. And so I stopped looking at stats and I just play for fun. Play for fun. I play to help other people learn how to play the game. I use it in live streams, but I really don't focus so much on the belt. Even though I would love to have a black belt, I don't focus on it. Feel free to focus on it if you like. Everybody has access to their statistics so you can see how you rank. I just choose not to because it can affect my mindset. Okay, we have 2-3 consecutive pungs. I'm thinking either a year hand or consecutive run. We have a east, a 5. Let's do east, 6, 7. Let's do this 7 so we have mixed suits in here. Oh, thank you, Mona. Hi, Evelyn. No worries. All is well. We're looking for 2s and 3s at the moment. We got another dragon. It's really not helpful though. Let's see. We have a 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. This is a little bit risky. 5, 6, 7 and 1 suit. 2, 3. We might be able to do a 2, 3, 4, 5 if we can get a 4. The 1 dot we definitely won't be able to use because we have a 2, 3. You can't do 1, 2, 2, 3. You can do 1, 2 or 2, 3, 2, 3. Maybe a year hand. I'm kind of thinking a year hand right now. Oh, here's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm thinking we can try for a year hand. We might be able to use the green dragon, but we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Pung Kong. Or maybe a year hand if we can get a white dragon. We got a white dragon and it's stinking too. Actually, it's not stinking. It smells lovely. It's perfect. There we go. 2, 0, 2, 3. First hand under the year. So let's pass. And one of them's a multiple too. So let's do 8, 5. Let's see, 8, 5 or 8, 4. Let's do 8, 5. It's a little bit risky. No keepers. See, 1, 7, 9. All Okay, we should probably put an even in there. Go for the year hand. Oh, yes. It's kind of nice. It's a pung kong hand. 2 pungs, 2 kongs. Any number of jokers, which is kind of nice. No keepers here. Let's see here. Can we do one of each suit? Yes. There we go. One of each suit. So we're playing the first year hand. Pung kong, 2 dot, white dragon, 2 bam, 3 bam. Year hand. Oh, 3 crack, 2 3. Okay. Here's 2 3. We really don't need the ones. They want 3. I think we should do 3. Let's do 1 dot, red dragon. Let's see, 2 3 2 1. Let's just do the 3, I guess. We have no flowers, so I wouldn't consider playing that second hand down because we have no flowers. So we should play 2 0 2 3. Oh, we have joker bait. So we have 3 discards plus joker bait. There's a flower now. All right, let's keep all the year tiles.
8 characters.
Okay, so I would say we're probably a contender. We need to draw well, of course, but
North wind.
we do have a slight potential for the second hand
West
down now.
wind. 8 characters.
Slight potential for the second hand down.
7 dots. North wind. East wind.
Oh, we don't want to hold on to that. Somebody kept
1
it.
dot. South wind.
Seems nobody wants
1
wins.
dot. 7 dots.
Okay, we need a keeper.
1 bamboo.
Oh, here's 2 3 4.
West wind.
1 2 3 4. We do
Red
have
dragon.
1 2 3 4 in here.
Red
There's
dragon.
1 2 3 4. I think I would
5
still focus
characters.
on a year hand.
9 dots.
Let's just see how it goes with this year hand.
4 bamboos.
Pass. Whoa, hesitation besides me.
South wind.
We'll let it go.
4 bamboos.
It's the player on our right.
5 characters. 5 bamboos.
We'll pass. Nobody wants the 5.
4 bamboos. 5 bamboos.
Okay, we're looking for 2 3 2 3. Year hand.
5 characters.
Let's see, 2 2 0 2 3. Really?
White dragon.
Oh, we're not ready.
6 characters.
4 dot, no.
4 characters.
If we happen to get 3
5
dots,
characters.
we could consider 2 3 2 3 a switch.
9 characters.
If we can get 3 dots, just because we need a joker for the white dragon now. But maybe
5
we'll get
bamboos.
more. Oh, there's the white dragon.
4 dots.
I feel better about it now, but
9
we still need to
characters.
dedicate a joker. All right, so we should get ready. I think we should give up on that second hand down and play the
5
first
dots.
hand. 2 0 2 3. We're 1 away from set.
5 bamboos.
We still need to. There we go. All right,
Flower.
now this feels nice. We still are not quite right though, because we're going to need a joker for that dragon.
5 dots.
We could pung and kong though the rest of these tiles. We just need one more joker or a
characters.
3 bam. If we can get a 3 bam, we'll be fine. Because this needs to be with the
6
white dragon.
bamboos.
Really, we need a 3 bam.
Flower.
We need a 3 bam badly. But we could kong it and wait for a
6
joker,
characters.
I suppose. Okay, now we need to let go
8
of this
dots.
one crack. I don't think it's out yet. No.
Kong.
So we need to discard this one crack next.
1
Because we're in the
character.
middle of the middle game. Oh, let's see if nobody wanted it. Bummer. Okay, that's fine.
4 dots.
So we now will just discard them freely.
6 bamboos.
There we go.
1 character.
Okay, now there are 2 7 dots out. No 2 cracks are out. So we'll let the
Red
2 crack go
dragon.
next. We're going into the end game and 2 more picks.
2 characters.
Okay, we're good there. There was a little bit of a hesitation on that.
6 bamboos. 2 characters.
Okay, there are 2 of each of these tiles out. Let's throw the 7 dot next.
9
Because we don't know what this player here is doing with the 8. I don't see any other 8s out, so my guess, oh, here's one, 8 crack. 2 8
6
cracks are
dots.
out. They could be playing like numbers, but they could be doing addition. 4
6
4 8.
dots.
I do see 4s out though. Let's throw the 4 dot next. Oh, south. 3 are out. So let's hold
4
that.
dots.
You know what I was just thinking? I wonder if we can quickly
8
gather
bamboos.
news. We could play the concealed hand
Kong.
if we can get news. 1 east is out,
3 dots.
2 north are out, and 2 west are out. Well, let's just see what happens.
7 dots.
Although we do have a 2 dot in there now.
5 dots.
I don't think so. I think we should let it go.
3 dots.
We're pretty close to that concealed hand though.
6 characters.
Okay, we need a 3 bam or a joker. A 1 bam. 1 is out.
1 bamboo. 1 character.
We'll pass.
Flower.
Ooh, late game discard. That's a tell.
2 bamboos.
Okay, we'll pung.
Pung.
Okay, so let's let the 1 crack
1
go.
character.
We can kong the 3, and then we just need to draw a joker.
5 dots.
I'm hoping we'll draw a 3 bam to get ready,
1 dot.
and then we can use that joker with the white dragon.
Joker.
So, oh no. Oh, and there's a wind. Okay, we're not gonna change it. Well, we can't.
North wind.
We can't play news conceal because now we have an exposure.
1 bamboo.
All right, so we need a joker. The player on our left discarded 1. So with an 8,
7
they could be waiting
characters.
for, I wonder if they're doing, oh, 7 8 6.
6 characters.
Okay, are they doing 7 8 9 mixed suit kongs? 7 8 or 6
1
bam?
bamboo.
They could be doing 6 bams were just thrown. They're doing 7 8 9 mixed suit kongs.
Joker.
There are no 9 bams out.
Red dragon.
7 8 9 mixed suit kongs on the left. 8 bam. There, they got it. Oh, we got so close. 8 9 dragon or 7 8 dragon to our left. All right, so 7 8 9. Over here we have 7 8 dragon. Over here looks like 3 6 9 hand. 3 6 9 with 3s. That's why we couldn't get our 3. We were in each other's business. All right, next game. Here we go. Next game. One more. Oh, let's jump. We didn't get in. That's a bummer. All right. Hopefully someone will come over here. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Pung of fours. Pung of fours. Okay. There's no way to use nines with fours. So we're going to let the nines go, but we don't want to pass both of them. We have 4, 5, or 2, 4, 6, 8. We won't, the one crack, not so helpful. Let's pass the one crack west with a 9. So I'm thinking either 2, 4, 6, 8 or 2, 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now here's a 5 and a 2. We have 1, 2, 4, 5. That's not good. The 9 can go. Here's a 5 bam, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, let's let that, let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, no gaps. We don't have a 3 dot, so let's let the 1 dot go and let's streamline. We're going to streamline and play 2, 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 5, 6. We have no 7s, so I wouldn't do 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7 yet. We could do 4, 5, 4, 5. 6th hand down. We have no gaps there. Okay, we got a 4. We have all the 4s now. West can go. We have 4, 5, no 3 in dots. So let's let the 2 dot go with the red. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 5, 6 of some kind. 4, 5, 4, 5 we could also do. I think I just repeated myself. Okay, 6 dot, 4, 5, 6. So we are getting even tiles here. 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. There's a hand there. We are going to keep going. I think we should continue to streamline. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either the 6 can go or the 4 crack. We have 3, 4. Let's let the 4 crack go. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 4, 5. There's a keeper. 6 bam. 6 bam. That's a keeper. West can go. We have 4, 5. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 dot would be nice. Let's see here. 6 dot, 4, 5, 2, 4. Okay, let's let the 6 go with the 2 crack. We're building around the 4 and the 6. If we can get a 3 dot, that would be ideal. A 3 dot, I mean. 3, 4. Here's a 4 and a 3. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 8, 9 can go. That's a little bit risky. Okay, here's a 3, 8, 9. We have a 4 dot Kong. Oh, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, hold on. Oh, I need to sneeze. Okay, let's just pass these. That looks really risky, but it's not too bad, I guess. Okay, now here we go. 4, 5. We have 4, 5, 9, 2. These can go. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Let's see. 4, 5. Kong of 4s. Okay, they want 3. We can do 3. So let's see. 2, 9 can go. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 dot pair. 4, 5, 4, 5. Let's let the 3 go. Wow, this one is, yikes. Pinch yourself. Oh, okay, we have 3 discards and options. I'm kind of hoping we get a 3 dot.
8 characters.
That's a gap right now. Oh, Joker, nice. Really, we need a 3 dot in here for 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably the 4 dot can go, or 4 bam here. Oh no, we could do 4, 5, 4, 5.
1 dot.
We could do 4, 5, 4, 5 and let a 4 dot go. Or we can do 3 dot, 4 dot,
North
5,
wind.
6 bam.
3 bamboos.
I'm hoping for a 3 dot so we can leverage that
1
Kong.
character.
3 dot would be an ideal pick. And we get a 3 crack.
3 characters. South wind.
8 bamboos.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
1 dot.
All right, we need a keeper. 4.
8 bamboos.
We have all the 4s. I wouldn't be too distracted by that though, because we have
South
2 pair. We have a
9
5
characters.
dot and a 6 bam. Yeah, I wouldn't be distracted by that 4.
9
We're
characters.
playing 4, 5, 6 of some kind. Now there's 4,
9
5, 4, 5.
characters.
Okay, now we have 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5,
South
6.
wind.
Green
4,
dragon.
5.
3 bamboos.
A flower. All right. There we go. There's a hand for us. 4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs.
4 characters.
4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs. We have a pair of
Green
5
dragon.
dots for Joker bait.
8 characters.
We can Kong the 6. We got to wait on the
8
5.
characters.
5 bam. Okay, that changes things again. Let's throw away the 4 bam.
4 bamboos.
Okay, so now we have 3, 4, 5, 6 gap hand.
7 characters.
3, 4, 5,
7
6 gap
characters.
hand. 5 crack.
3 characters.
We need a 3 dot. 5, 6, 7. No, that's not a keeper.
7 bamboos.
All right, we need a 3 dot. We're playing a gap hand at the moment.
Flower.
I think what I would do here though, okay, we're gonna pass. I would keep the 5 crack.
9 bamboos.
I think we're gonna let the 5 dots go next. I was hoping to get to 60 tiles because that's the
5
ideal
characters.
time for, oh, we're not ready for that. Another flower. Okay, we need to, oh my gosh, we have all the 5s. Oh my gosh, okay, whatever. Let's throw the 5 dot.
5 dots.
We have a pair of flowers now. Oh, take it with a Joker. Take it, take it. Oh, oh shoot. Okay, we're going to need a Joker for the
2
5
dots.
crack, but we could Kong the 6. We have our pair.
2
We're
dots.
playing 4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs. 5th hand down on the right.
9 characters.
1 bam.
1 bamboo.
Oh, this one was a bit agonizing, really. Gap hands. That's what happens when you play a gap hand. Right now we have no gaps, but we've got to have a
8
Joker
dots.
because of this 5 crack. It's out
1
right
dot.
here. So let's see what we can
4
do.
characters.
Maybe we can get a Joker out of the 5 bam. Oh, nice.
5
We got
dots.
Jokers. Oh my goodness. This would be a hand of slight
6
resistance because it has 1
2
pair.
bamboos.
But now we can use any number of Jokers with the remaining blocks. So we can run. We still need a
Flower.
good pick though. We still need a good pick for our 6 bam. If a
9
5 crack
dots.
goes down, we can Kong. If a 6 bam goes down, we can
6
Kong.
dots.
We need another good pick in here.
6 characters.
Oh yeah, we're in the middle of the middle game now.
7 bamboos.
We need to let the 5 bam go now. Oh my gosh. What in the world? All right, let's just let it go.
5 bamboos.
Oh, I was hoping someone would
9
take that with a
dots.
joker. Darn it. That's okay. We're going to do
3
all right. I'm
characters.
hoping we'll still get another good pick out of the wall.
5 bamboos.
6 bam would be ideal. Oh, we don't want to hold that.
White dragon.
No, that's a very risky tile to hold on to.
Green dragon.
Okay, we need a 6 bam out of the wall.
White dragon.
Right now, none are out. I have a hair in my eye, I think.
6 dots.
Okay, we need a 6 bam. Oh, 6 crack. Oh, no, we're going to stay put.
6 characters. 7 bamboos.
5 characters.
Okay, we're going to Kong.
Kong.
All right.
5 bamboos.
So one of those is available for exchange.
3 dots.
We have 1 discard.
South wind.
Maybe we'll draw the 5 crack.
9 bamboos.
It'd be very nice. A flower. We don't need it.
Flower.
That was a little scary. 3 are out.
4 characters.
Okay. 5 crack. Hopefully we'll pick it.
5 characters.
Oh, darn. They got it.
6 dots.
Okay, now 6 bam. We need a 6 bam from the wall.
1 dot.
Flower. All right. Let's make it pretty.
Flower.
Make it pretty. They match. You don't have to do that.
3 dots.
I just kind of like
9
to if I
dots.
can.
8
That's one of my
bamboos.
idiosyncrasies. Oh, we don't want to hold on to that. That's a fresh tile.
Red dragon.
Hold your breath. Oh,
Kong.
Kong is good.
White dragon.
And we have a joker now available for
6
exchange.
characters.
8 bam. That's out.
8 bamboos.
3 5 bams are out. So that should be safe too.
2 bamboos.
How many 3 bams are
North
out?
wind.
I'm wondering what this player is doing here on the right. All the ones are out. Well,
Pond.
not all of the ones.
9 dots.
They're going to have a hard time if they're playing like numbers.
8 characters.
I was kind of wondering if they're playing 1 3 5. Let's see. 1 2.
3
The
bamboos.
2. There goes the 3 bam.
Red dragon.
I'm not sure what they're doing. Are they?
7 characters.
All the 1 dots are out.
7 dots.
All right. 6 bam. Joker's nice.
5
Awesome.
bamboos.
Ready to win. Stealth mode.
4
Well,
bamboos.
semi-stealth. We have a 5 crack
4
Kong out,
characters.
but nobody will know what we're playing.
8 dots.
3 crack. 3 are out.
3 characters.
So we're ready on a 6 bam.
6 bamboos.
There it is. Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Woohoo! We got it. 4 5 6 Kongs. With the help of jokers. Yes, we did utilize jokers here. And they come in handy sometimes. Here we have, 1 3 5 in mixed suits. But what are they? 3 5 7 in the middle. Oh, they need 9 bam. Oh, goodness. Here, 1 2 dragon. 1 2 dragon. Over here, news. They have no south. They have a gap hand. Okay, let's play one more game. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kudos. We can play one more game. Here we go. One more game. I have a hair in my eye. The last time this happened to me, it was Riley's hair. If you're wondering who Riley is, this is Riley. right there, a little poodle. Okay, let's see. No multiples. 5, 6, 7, 8. Predominant pattern. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's pass south 3, 2, 3 south. We do have 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon there though. King of cute. He is cute, but he's a pain. We love him, but oh my gosh, sometimes. Anyhow, here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 of some kind, 5 through 9, 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon. We have no gaps for a few things, but we need multiples in here. There's 5, 6, 7. Here's east and 1. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. All right, let's let the 5 dot go. We could do a mixed suit Kong hand, I suppose, like 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8. We got a 5 crack. That's our first multiple. So now we reassess. We have a 5, 6. We definitely want to keep going. 5 crack, that's our multiple. So 5, 6, we could do 5, 6, 7, 8. We could do 5, 6, 7, 7. We could do. We don't need the 3. We don't need the south. With a pair of 5 cracks, we don't need a 9 bam unless we get a 7 crack back. 5, 6. I think we gave up a 5 dot dragon. We really don't need this dragon. Oh, yes. Let's hope he doesn't come out. Okay, 9 crack, 2 bam. We don't need any of these. Easy pass right here. Oh, let's put this in order. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're targeting the 5. We're streamlining and maximizing. This is a power play. If the tiles come in, there's 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now 1 can go. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. The 9 can go. Let's see here. We have 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6. Really, the 7 bam we want to use. So let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 7 through a 6 bam can go. No, that's mixed suit Kongs. 5 dot can go. Boy, this was tough. We could do 5 crack, 6 dot, 7 bam. Mixed suit Kongs. 8 bam, another multiple. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pung Kong. No gaps. They want 3. We can do 3. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose we can keep the 6 and the dragon. 5, 6, 7, 7. No, we have a pair of 8s. We need to leverage that. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second hand down on the right. Except now we have 6 through 9 and another pair.
Red dragon.
6, 7, 8, 9 dragon. We have joker
7
bait with
dots.
our 5. If we don't play that, 5, 6, 7,
4
8 hand.
characters.
Let's just see what we get.
2 characters.
6, 7, 8, 9 dragon concealed. We need a pair of
characters.
flowers in here.
2 characters.
But we have our 7, 8 pairs.
9 characters.
So we might be able to play that hand.
North wind.
6 bamboos.
6 bamboos. 1
Okay,
bamboo.
we need a, oh, no, not that. We need a
7
flower.
dots.
Here's me
2
and
dots.
flowers again, Marilyn. We need flowers. We need a pair of flowers, 6, 7, 8, 9
bamboos.
dragon. Or we can do 5, 6 crack, 7, 8 in
Come.
bams. And maybe use the dragon as joker bait.
1 character.
We don't have to pick a hand till we run out of discards.
8
We have
dots.
1 discard right now. The 6 dot. We don't need that
2
at all.
dots.
4 crack. No, we really don't need
6
that.
dots.
4, 5, 6. Okay, let's just put these over here just in case. We could still play 5, 6, 7, 8.
5 dots.
Okay, so we have 1
1
discard at the
character.
moment. 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon
3
concealed.
characters.
Let's see if we can get a flower. Oh my gosh, 3 crack. Let's let the 4 go.
4 characters.
Okay, we have a 5 bam Kong.
Red dragon.
They threw a 6 bam here.
1 dot.
So my guess is they're not doing any, they're not playing consecutive, but they have a 1,
Green
5,
dragon.
1, 5, 7 in front of them. We'll pass. 7 crack.
3 characters.
Ooh, there was a little bit of a hesitation
5
on that
dots.
one. Okay, so 5 dots going down. They're
3
not
dots.
playing like numbers. I was thinking maybe are they playing
6
big
characters.
odds? Okay, let's throw the 7 crack.
7 characters.
Not much of a hesitation there.
7 bamboos.
Okay, now there goes the 7. Okay, so 5,
South wind.
5 bam Kong.
Kong.
Are they doing 4? No winds, only
9
1 wind is out.
bamboos.
I wonder if they're doing winds with a run. 4, 5. Because,
1
excuse me,
bamboo.
they have 5s out, 6s
White
out,
dragon.
odds are out,
9
no winds are out.
characters.
I'm thinking they're playing east and west
9 dots.
or north and south with a run, which means they need a 3, 3, 4, 5.
3 bamboos.
And there's a hesitation. A pung. They're playing
3
1, 3,
characters.
3, 5. Okay, now are they playing 1, 3, 3, 5?
5 bamboos.
In 1, 3, 3, 5. Oh, dots. All right. Somebody won. Okay, let's see. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8. 4th hand down under evens. Over here, news. Oh, they're ready to win on a west. Oh boy. Here we got close to the concealed hand. We had options. We had a ways to go yet. Here, 1, 3, 3, 5. 1, 3, 3, 5. All right. I think that's going to do it for this live stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope that you found the Intel gathering presentation helpful and that you'll think about those things the next time you play in person. Let me know if you found it helpful in observing, interpreting, making decisions, and then executing on plans based on what you see happening at the table. Situational awareness and social intelligence. If you missed the presentation, watch it in the repost. All good tips. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks again for being here with me. Moderators, thank you for helping monitor the chat. Viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for watching my videos and for subscribing to my channel. Channel members, thank you so much for supporting MAHJLIFE. We'll be back again on Thursday for Wright Patterson Mah Jongg. Wright Patterson Mah Jongg is now in beta testing, public beta testing. So we're going to start doing live streams again. I'll start doing the skill builders probably after the release, just because I have so much going on. I just can't fit any more filming in right now. Lots of things going on behind the scenes for MAHJLIFE. So I'm very excited about that. It's going to be from 1 to 3 on Thursday. And the reason that I picked that time is because eventually I want to do a nitty-gritty for Wright Patterson. So I'm thinking I'll do Simply Social from 1 to 3, and then Nitty-Gritty from 4 to 6, or maybe just switch and just do one Let's Play live stream and alternate Nitty-Gritty and Simply Social. We'll see. We need to grow the community first, and I think right now we're just building awareness. So I want to have a live stream out for everybody so we can all build our skills and learn how to play this great style. It's a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate that so much. Yes, 1 to 3 on Thursday for Simply Social, Wright Patterson Mah Jongg, Let's Play live stream. Or really, it's Wright Patterson Mah Jongg, Simply Social, Let's Play live stream. That's the name of the live stream. Then we'll be back again on Friday night for Simply Social, Let's Play live stream for National Mah Jongg League rules. That'll be from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're free, come and join us for gameplay with commentary and socializing. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and sign off unless anyone has any questions. Thank you again for being here. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.